Away Massacres, welcome to my channel. At the moment, self-named, but we'll figure that out as we go. A bit of a safe space outside of my family channel that I actually started, Williams After 5. This is a bit of a safe space where we can talk a little bit of football. We can do some gaming. Oh, that's going to be exciting. We can talk a little bit about business. I'll do a little bit of a series like following me creating a business in Kenya, basically, from scratch, self-funding it until we prove concept, and then we'll essentially get it going. And then just random chats, man, whatever's on my mind. Needless to say, today we're actually talking football. Premier League is back finally. Jeez, guys, let me tell you, weekends have been a little bit of a drag sometimes without football, but really happy that it's back. So in today's episode, I'm going to be doing some predictions just for the Premier League season. I'll maybe do like a top 10. We look at, there were some games already. So we'll look at who's actually looking good, who's not looking so good. But we'll focus on some of the top teams. Then, needless to say, Man United in action today against Arsenal. So looking into the big game, a little bit of a look into my fantasy Premier League. And then, wrap it up. Just a little bit of chats, welcoming everybody to the channel. This is my first episode, so please do help me out. We're starting from 0. So you might be my first subscriber, so please do hit subscribe. Let's actually see if we can grow the community. It is only a start, so I do expect to actually grow and start doing cooler things and eventually grow a little bit of a community, especially from a gaming perspective, man. Gaming online sometimes gets a little bit lonely if you don't have a community that you're actually gaming with. So maybe we can actually build a little bit of a community in that space. Leka, I'm Adley Williams and I'm currently in Nairobi. For those who don't know me, I'm originally from Namibia, stayed in South Africa for some time, and then came to Kenya for work. It's been quite a bit of a journey and quite a bit of an interesting one. So let's get straight into it. Although we've seen some games, let's actually quickly look at my Premier League predictions for where everybody's going to be ending. And I think might be a little bit controversial. Needless to say, I have to back my boys also. Without us getting belabor, a little bit of an interesting one. But let's go. I think let's go 1 to 6 first, and then we'll do 7 through 10. So I think champions are going to be Liverpool. They're looking good. They spend quite a lot of money. I don't know. These guys had deep pockets. They're still spending that Coutinho money. So Liverpool really looking good. Ekitike, oh my goodness. What a boy. What a wonder. That guy, I think he's only going to grow into the team, grow into the league. And start cooking players. Like, it's the touch, it's the flick, it's the everything, man. This guy is he's the one. You can see he's the one. Wirtz, I still have to see in the Premier League proper. Yes, he looks neat. He's really quick. He can stitch the game really nicely. But let's actually see where he ends up once he has been roughed around a little bit in the Premier League. Quite a lot of players come with a lot of hype and then end up not necessarily delivering. I think second is going to be Manchester City. Sorry to my Arsenal friends out there. Manchester City actually spend really strategically. They let go of some of their older players, and I think their signings are going to come good. Turkey, oh my goodness, listen. Yesterday I was actually quite stressed. I'll get into that for my Premier League, in my Premier League section. Fantasy Premier League section. But yesterday I was quite stressed when he didn't start, and then he came on and still did a thing. Come on, man. Come on, Turkey. Third, I think City. Arsenal fans are going to be upset, eh? Not City. Third, I think Chelsea. Chelsea is actually looking really nice. João Pedro, I don't know why they took the lap. They could, I'm actually happy that they took the lap because of the striker that we ended up getting. But I don't really see him playing in the team much. João Pedro looked really good in the Club World Cup. And the team is just gelling, man. I guess if you buy everybody, at some point something is going to work. So I think it's coming clean for them. Then fourth, my good friends, Arsenal. Yes, they got Glock 9, and I think that's the coolest thing. Sorry. I think that's the coolest thing about Arsenal this season. The fact that they actually named Gyökeres Glock 9. I can only imagine the banter on X. as he actually starts cooking in the league. But I think the verdict is still out also on him, pretty much with all these new players that we got in that weren't playing in the Premier League. But I do think he's a killer, and I do think he's going to kick ass. Realistically speaking, having scored as many goals as he did last season, I do expect to see quite a lot from him. I hate to say it, man. That's why I'm trying to find the words to not try and make this thing sound too nice. But I really think he's going to cook. Saka is looking back at it. He's looking at it again. The game that I don't know, what was the last game that I saw him playing? It was the friendly that he was playing. He looked really good. The last friendly that they played, he looked really, really good. He's inevitable. He's like Salah, I think. Then Aston Villa, 85th. I think their team is looking really nice. Although they were struggling a little bit when I watched them yesterday. They looked like they were struggling a little bit, but I think they'll come good. The team, Unai Emery, I think 5th place, really good for him. And then 6th, Manchester United. If we had gotten Baleba or a proper midfielder, I don't think that we're actually going to get a proper CDM this transfer window. I don't think we're going to get Baleba. If we did get him, I think we were pushing for some of the Champions League spots. But without him, I think we're going to have to make do with Ugarte in the middle. Bruno playing deep, I don't like it. We'll see how it goes. But I do think Manchester United will end above Newcastle and Tottenham, who happen to be my 7 and 8, actually. I think we'll get ahead of Newcastle. Newcastle, even with them getting a new striker in, who they're really going to get. They looked average at best yesterday, if I have to be honest. Although my boy Anthony Elanga, he could have literally written his name in stars, but no, it wasn't meant to be. He had that chance early on, and he fluffed his lines. Tottenham, I think, are going to be strong, but I think they're going to be strong defensively, not strong going forward. So I think they'll be able to keep teams out. The scoring is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. Even with them getting Eze, even if they do get Eze, I think they're going to struggle to score some goals. Kudus was looking actually really nice yesterday. Kudus was looking nice. Yeah, I think they're defensively sound. The same way that they beat United last season in the Europa League final, I think that's how they're going to be playing. They're going to be defensively sound and hope to just hit teams on the break. Them controlling, holding the ball, I don't see it. I don't necessarily see it. And then I'm rounding out my top 10 with Brighton and Everton. I don't have much to say. Brighton just needs to sell us damn Baleba. As simple as that. Please do let me know your thoughts. Sorry about that. About your top 10 and where everybody's going to end. I'm sure Arsenal fans have Arsenal ending first. Arsenal don't know how to win, guys. They just don't know how to win this thing. It's going to be long. It's going to be long. Like I had mentioned, let's move into the next section quickly. Looking at teams that are looking good. I think City is going to be a problem. It might be City or Liverpool. I actually had a little bit of a struggle on that one for who's going to be ending first. They still do have the machine up front, Haaland. He's an absolute killer. We all know this. And he might be an actual problem this season with some really young blood around him. And like I guess last season's players that they bought also coming good. This season, should see Pep actually back in the game. Pep looks like he's back. Before he was scratching himself. The guy was going through a lot. Yeah, it's a problem. Let's actually see where that goes. Liverpool spent too much money, man. Liverpool just I don't know. Those guys won the league last season and said, let us put the foot on the throat proper. But I think Liverpool's problems this season might actually be mostly in the defense. If they get Guehi, I don't know if they're actually going to get him. But if they get him, then they'll definitely be looking a lot more solid than they were this last few games. But also, the guys are just coming out of preseason. Let's cut them a little bit of slack. Van Dijk and... what's his name? Not Kunate. Is it Kunate? I'm not sure. Whoever was partnering Van Dijk in yesterday's match, they were looking a little bit shaky, but maybe they'll shake it off and we'll see. Chelsea is going to be my team, I think my most improved team this season. Technically it can't be Chelsea because United is coming from 15th. But Chelsea is going to be properly dangerous this season. They're reminding me of times past, man. They're actually looking enjoyable to watch. And it actually pains me that my boy supports them. But they're looking really, 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 really good. Now, let's get into the big game. The big game today, Arsenal. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Arsenal, I think since the ages, since I've been supporting United, I've never really feared Arsenal. I've never really feared an Arsenal team. Last season, we ended 15th and we still caused them some real problems, although they were challenging. We still caused them some real problems. And we've actually strengthened our squad proper. We've proper strengthened our squad. So I ask now, please don't come now and come cause things. Let us actually start the season on a banger. If United win this game, the streets aren't safe for Arsenal. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if Arteta's going to be safe with the Arteta out folk just waiting for something to happen. Let's actually see. But for my team, I think the only chance that we actually stand to properly put Arsenal to the sword is if our front three actually come good. I hope that Ruben Amorim is actually brave enough to try and push for Šeško to start. Mbeumo has been looking absolutely amazing. Listen, this guy's a touch. You ping the ball at him, he just kills the ball dead, finds the pass, spins around, gets in behind. He's going to be absolutely deadly this season. Cunha, I've yet to see what I've been hoping to see from him. I think this friendly games that we've been playing, preseason games that we've been playing, he's been really trying. You can see he's really forcing to actually do something. Some really clean carries that he's had, carrying the ball up the field, but nothing out of this world where I kind of go, ooh, that is sick. Mbeumo, first game, you could see, bam, this guy was up for it. So let's see if Cunha comes good. Runs in behind off Šeško's little dink downs. Šeško hitting the ball from 30 yards. Come on, hit a screamer against Arsenal. Come on, please, my guy, please. That would be absolutely fire. Glock 9. Let's actually get into the Arsenal team quickly and some of the problems. I did say Saka is inevitable. Saka is going to be a problem down the right. He always cooks somebody. But I think Lenny Yoro no, it's not going to be Lenny Yoro. Aiden Heaven is injured. Who do we play as right centre back? Not necessarily too sure about that one. We're definitely going to have to. Left centre back, Left centre back, if we can lock down Saka, our left wing back, Dogu is going to be up and down the field. I don't know. Saka might be left wide open against somebody who's not too pacey. So maybe we play Lenny Yoro left centre back. I don't want Shaw against Saka because Shaw is going to get cooked. Shaw is going to get cooked by Saka, guys. We don't want that. Glock 9. I think his threat is going to be from set pieces to us. It's not going to be with the ball coming to his feet or him spinning in or in behind or running in behind. I think we're good enough. Our defense has been together long enough now to actually sort him out against that. It is going to be in the air where generally we look vulnerable. And I've not seen us really clean that up too much. So that might actually be a genuine problem for us. Let's actually see. Zubimendi sitting deep. He's been, his last game was actually really good, let me not lie. He's quite neat and tidy on the ball. He controls the tempo, the pace of the game. And I think a player like him is what Arsenal has really been needing. Outside of an attacker. And I think if you ask any Arsenal fan, they've always been saying that they need a striker to actually start competing. Now that they actually have a striker, let's see if they will actually compete. I think they're going to be a bit of a problem, but let's see. As for predictions, I think United is actually going to win this game 2-1. Yes, Arsenal might actually score first, but I think we'll dig deep. Šeško will come through. He'll hit a screamer, and Bruno is inevitable. Maybe a penalty, maybe a free kick, or maybe a tap-in. Bruno and Šeško to actually do the thing. I might actually put out a video immediately after that game, so the emotions are going to be raw. Let's actually see what happens. But let me know in the comment section what you actually think the results are going to be for this game. Lekker boys, let's actually round up the video quickly. Guys, I do expect that we'll be putting out quite a few videos in the coming weeks. So please do check back. Remember to hit the like button, the bell icon, subscribe to the channel. Please, guys, do all the things. Let's grow this community. I'm actually really excited for what's to come from this. And United should be cooking this season. So hopefully it will be a lot less stressful than last season. Also, please do check out my other channel, Williams After 5. Just some family vibes, chilling with the family, getting to know my family, and us spending some time traveling and all of that. But lekker, man, guys. Really appreciate you for actually checking out this video. Peace. Asanteni.
No way.